Hope everyone is doing well today. Me, I am okay. I am so happy to be back with you another day. And the reason I am back with you today is because last night I was online watching some of my fellow YouTubers, and I came across Dazzle Me 77. I love watching her videos. And she presented a bag which helped me to remember how much I adore the Dooney and Bourke nylon collection. They have some of the best, if not the best, nylon when it comes to making handbags that I've ever seen. I don't like the cabriolet, but the Wayfarer collection, that nylon is just superb. I love it. So what I am doing, what I did, I moved out of my bag that I carried this weekend, which is my Replica, I gotta say Dooney and Bourke, my Replica Louis Vuitton Never Full MM. And y'all, I am still in love with this bag. You can't tell me that I don't have an authentic bag, because it's just perfect. I mean, anyway, this video is not about this bag, but this is the one that I am moving out of. And yeah, so I had all of my, I used this as my catch-all of the weekend, and I have to clean it because I do have a few, if you can see it, a few dark smudges in there. And I did see a video last night of how you can turn this bag inside out to clean it. So I'm definitely going to give that a try, because I don't want to mess this bag up. And what I really need to do is get me a light pink purse organizer to go in there to keep it clean. But anyway, so this is the bag that I was in and I am moving out of, or have moved out of. And the one that I will be carrying today will be my Dooney and Bourke Wayfarer tote. I think that's the name of it. And this is in the color fuchsia. And oh, I have 3 of these bags. I have fuchsia, I have it in black, and then I also have it in navy. And I just love this bag, and I'm so glad that I am revisiting it today. It's lightweight, and as you can see, making a reappearance is my favorite Dooney and Bourke charm, which is the Samba charm. Samba, whatever. But excuse me, I've added this back to the bag because I love the way this charm looks on this bag. And you have your outside pocket here. It's rather large, but the way that I have it packed right now, it's hard for me to get my hand in there. But as you can see, this pocket does go all the way down to the bottom. But to be honest, I never think to use it, but it's there. And where we will be going today is my sister girl's birthday today. I love this girl to death. She's the one that made it possible for me to go take my mini vacation last weekend to the Bahamas. So again, today is her birthday, and it's so hard to get a hold of her sometime, because now that she's no longer part of corporate America, it hasn't stopped her. She's still always on the move, on the go, always doing something. But I called her today to, of course, wish her a much deserved happy birthday. And I'm like, so what are you doing? I mean, I haven't had a chance to speak to you. What are you doing today? She had absolutely no plans. I'm like, oh, no. That can't happen. So I am taking her out to dinner. Tonight I'm going to be meeting her in a couple of hours. And this is the bag that I am going to be taking with me. And I figure before I do that, I'll just come and show you what I will be taking and what I decided to carry in. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So right now, this is how it's packed. This is what it's looking like on the inside. Let's see if I can give you a better picture. It's somewhat neat. So yeah, these are all the things that I have in it. And I love that, I think they call this ticking, this fabric, the striped fabric, I think they call it ticking. It's a blue and white striped, and I don't know why, but I just love the way that looks inside of this bag. The fuchsia, the blue and white, the brown trimming, and then the red tape. Dooney and Bourke hit it out of the park with this one. I love it. Okay, so what I have in here. The first thing, and I've shared this book with you before a while ago. This is a book I picked up at Amazon, Reality in Chaos, by Monique Kelly. And y'all, let me show you where I'm at. I've only read this much of the book. It really is a good read because I've started it not long after I got it, like the same week I got it. I just don't have time to sit down to devote to myself like I used to, and I haven't been able to really dive into it. And the second thing, what I decided to carry for my electronic cords is the matching pouch that comes along with this bag, and I just think it's so cute. And again, you have the ticking on the inside, and this little pouch has the nerve to have a little slip pocket in the back. See that there? So I will be using this today as my catch-all for my electronic cords. And I have used it for something else before, but I can't remember what. Oh, I just realized this has a little hook. I can actually, well, I wouldn't do that though, but I could actually hook it. I get one of my little O-rings that I purchased from Amazon, and I could actually hook it onto there if I wanted to, but I don't think I'll do that. So this is going to be used for my electronic cords. And let's see, the next thing that I have, what I decided to use for my wallet is going to be my Calvin Klein zip around wristlet wallet. And this is maybe I've had this I think a year now, because I think it was last summer when I picked this up. And I purchased this because I had loved the Dooney and Bourke white novelty wallet, and I just it never popped back up online for me to purchase it to go along with the Leisure Shopper. And when I saw this reminded me of that wallet. This is my wallet that I will be using today. The next thing that I have for my catch-all, I decided to use my pretty Amazon lady, winking lady, and I just thought it went perfectly. It blended well with the bag. I mean, I could have used my fuchsia Dooney and Bourke large frame wallet, but no, I wanted to mix it up a little bit today, so I will be using her. And in it I have just all of my usual things. I have a hand sanitizer, I have my Tylenol that I have in my Aleve bottle, I have my antibiotic ointment, I have my Fenty Pro Filler face powder. I have picked this up in Marshall's, I think, and it came in a little brush set. And what made me pick it up? Look at the color. It's purple, and actually the brush is rather soft. It's a good brush. Sometimes I use it to apply my this powder here instead of the sponge that comes with it, which I have used. But depending on what type of coverage I'm looking for, sometimes I'll use the sponge, and then sometimes I'll use the brush. And this is perfect because it's not long. It fits perfectly right into the pouch. So I have that in there. Then I have my Fenty Cream lip gloss that I just purchased the other day. Love this color. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I picked this up. I love it. And actually, I will be wearing this tonight. And then, let's see, I have my Nivea hand cream, which I just refilled from my big jar. So, yeah. I love this little tin because it's so small and thin. It fits perfectly inside of a cosmetic pouch. And then I have my eyebrow pencil and my 2 lip liners. And then I also have, which I always have, I have some feminine wipes. And then I have my sharpener for my pencils. Now y'all, I have to tell y'all a funny story. And they say you are never ever too old to learn anything. That is so true. Now you know I always keep these United sanitizing wipes in my handbag, right? Last weekend when I was coming back from the Bahamas, there was a gentleman sitting next to me. God bless him. He was traveling with his 3 daughters. 2 were 7 and no, 1 was 7, and then the 2 girls, the twins, they were 5, I think. But this guy, they had took a cruise from wherever, I want to say Texas, I don't know, I can't remember from where, but they took a cruise from there, that point, wherever they were, to the Bahamas. Then, on the day that they were traveling on the same flight with me, they were traveling from the Bahamas to New Jersey, Newark Airport. Once they got to Newark Airport, he had 55 minutes to traveling with his 3 daughters. He had 55 minutes to make his connection from Newark to Brussels. And then from Brussels, they were taking another connection to Nugandi. Yeah, I think that's where they were going. And he was doing all of this traveling with his 3 daughters by himself. He had a wedding ring on, so I don't know where his wife was, or maybe they were going to meet her. But yeah, he said he was not going to get to his final destination until 11 p.m. the next night. But those 3 little girls, oh my God, they were so adorable. Now, here's where the learning part for me comes in. Now, again, I keep these in my handbag because they sanitizing wipes. So I'm like, whenever I need them, I'll just use them to sanitize my hand. But on this day, when I was returning from the Bahamas, the gentleman said, "Oh, but my girls, they're pro travelers. We do this all the time. They're used to traveling." And I happened to look over the 3 girls. They had all taken their seat, put their seatbelt on. They pulled their tray table down, and then I saw them take this, open it up, and to wipe down the tray table. I'm like, why are they using their hand sanitizing wipes to wipe down their tray tables? Then I turned this over. Look what that says. It says for external use only. I've never even paid that any attention whatsoever. These are for surfaces, and I am carrying them in my handbag to use on my hands when needed. Thank God I never had the need to use them, because I would have been putting, I don't even want to think about it. But again, you learn something new every day. I didn't realize you were supposed to wipe down a surface with this and not use it on your hands. Well, thank goodness I was traveling with those 3 young ladies that day, and I learned something. So with all of that being said, that is everything that I had in my little catch-all. Let me see, what else do I have in here, if anything? Oh yeah, of course. I'll give you one guess what's coming out next. Look, of course, yep. We're not going to talk about it. We're simply not going to talk about it. Okay, what else do I have in here? I have my eyeglasses that I always keep with me. And next I have, now the weather been kind of off and on all day, but it hasn't really actually rained, so I'm just going to keep my umbrella in here with me. I love this little umbrella. I got this from work. One of the vendors came and gave us umbrellas. And then the next thing that I have, of course, are my keys. And now this, I've had this for a while and I love it, but I haven't had the opportunity to use it. And the reason being is when I bought it, I didn't realize that the hardware on this is silver. But all of the hardware on all of my handbags is gold, not silver. So every time I try to use this, it just doesn't sit well with me, and I haven't used it. But last week when I was in the mall, I stopped in Coach, and they had another version of this. The colors were a little bit different, but the hardware was gold. So I asked the young lady, I said, listen, I have this very same charm. I've had it a couple of months, but I've never used it. But I see now you have one with gold, and I would like to exchange it. What's your exchange policy? Of course, I was way beyond that, but they said they would work with me, just bring it back, and they will exchange it for me after they check the condition of the one that I have. And again, I've never used this. This is the exact same bag that it came in when they gave it to me. They put it in this bag and then put it inside of a brown Coach bag. So I'm going to take this back to see if I can exchange it. They had one on hold for me. I was supposed to go back within 3 days, but life got in the way and I didn't make it back. So I'm hoping they still have this with the gold hardware on there. If so, I will be exchanging this. And let's see, what else do I have in here? Of course, I have cleansing wipes, and these are the ones for the body. And let's see, I have my gum that I always have. And then the last thing that oh my goodness, y'all look, I have an ink pen in here, and Lord knows how long it's been in there. That's something I usually never have inside of my bags because I'm always afraid they might leak or something. But I did notice whenever I do have to carry a pen, I always put it in with the point facing up, so it's not downward, so that if it does leak, it'll run down. But anyway, I'm gonna take that out. And then the last thing that I have is, of course, a packet of face masks. So that is everything that I have in this beautiful fuchsia nylon Wayfarer tote that I will be taking with me this evening. In fact, let me just quickly put everything back into my catch-all. So I won't be looking for stuff tonight when I go out. Put the hand sanitizing, nope, these aren't hand sanitizing wipes, just plain sanitizing wipes. Put those back in here. Who knows, I might have to wipe down a table or something, you never know. Let's put this back. We are going to put that back. We are going to put the wallet back in there, the little pouch, my wipes, the face mask goes on the back wall in the zip. Then I have, let me put my keys back. My eyeglasses, I had those in the front slip pocket there. Then we're gonna put the change purse back. We're gonna put the umbrella back in there as well. Put that on the back wall, down towards the bottom. Now I'm gonna just keep this in there just in case if I get a chance to go back to the mall today before I leave for dinner with my sister girl. Let's put the gum back in here. I think I had that on the back wall, I can't remember. And also my book. So this is now packed and ready again to hit the road with me. And let me zip it up. And here it is. Beautiful bag, beautiful. Dooney and Bourke, they did an awesome job with this bag. I love it. So y'all, this is it. This is what I will be carrying with me tonight that I wanted to come on and share with you all. So with that, I need to go ahead and hit the shower so that I can get dressed because it's approaching that time. I told her I would meet her at a certain time. As always, I really do appreciate each and every one of you that take your time to come share some of it with me. Once again, thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time, everyone, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.